Ati for that for me more cover Better News TV say best so when you subscribe to Better News TV. Mess also be subscribe. No one like no one share. No one turn on notification bell and say update BI bell. Was a bit me can make I was a comment section once your dear. Mess also be comment na be akoso one one. Nene nsema ye de bremu ye nsema ACC akoso akufuado ne baumia aban mu. One lawyer be the Sembia Betuja Abra na Tuna no with some interview. Now lawyer and some more can say on the Yaminian Ukraine on all fat and tro and nanda obia Akufuado abine baumia bind they have failed. Oma fail be biara or more yebia or mafe because of Numa 1 to corruption issues and Papa didn't semble atuja efa Numa abaima o my Ghana timemfo ekoma eni kwaso o my ekom na with the way out na papa no or a lawyer no the law and I say or the mra tie sa ensema o kan ti prove che say baumia ene Akufuado dem no mudi o my Ghana mo pe o mo ankasa busuan ye no the nsem bi atudwa mo yenko timra na ba de akabia no ye be so mo yenko timra
no enya ne chefa Bobusia announce when Yanni Chefa. If is the Argentina
by your commercial ban near the Beniado and Kibetimi issue. Those banks.
And even apart from advisory, transaction advisory, to be affected. On you for it and be a data bank. Aha, nature of Montemuti at to could be a SAS, strategic African securities.
Okay.
I buy by and not or more master advice, no more Dawson. Now buying by ye, Canana, Kuna. I feel the main data bank and other companies, no. Okay. So the main thing is that, listen, you can't fool the people. It's on the net, Minister of Finance, and on me Google, no. I'm gonna say data bank a transaction advisor. But I buy banana your monk na companies no Dawson, but you see only primary dealers. Until your Bobusiana, no mono. Bonds no, they are primary dealers.
Money to make
na my retailer, my other companies, and then for transaction advice, no, a company no, inyane chefa.
We know a conflict of interest and
absolutely, nina kaho. And those are the very things I Akufuado say or no or bar on yan. And she says, yeah, Mugabe and you can say Ebusiana ye say chum. Yes, because so for a company, they just kinda.
Very well, yeah, emission levy, a VAT on a year electricity, residential purpose. Nanabi Akasa was say party no course Munyano, I know she to withdraw VAT on the ECG no, any a year emissions a year levy in Nano, or withdraw me no, maybe a year do no, Nanabi.
Ogabe, a chair say, Asamabo. Asamaba pa yes asamaba oh say na why no hu tintintinti no one no be twa no hey no one no twa no because it didn't start with Nana B okay say 2022 November and 1st October then November yeah demonstration and Chebiana or say friends even before him and the appear could be
okay
Patrick Boama and Eugene Boachi entry money 98 MP so mu pie beka say hey there be conflict of interest in the ekeka ho for reate ye nti nana nyinedi nana entie masa make can say this MP stood against Nana that thing Akufuado he will never recover from it. Those are the signs of a bad leader because mo tu fu okukumu sa also ntie ma MP say 98 ichire na che mensa bonsusu beka ho na ichire mo ka say majority ni nyina o ma semba akono no. So fast forward, then before Nana B Becca say JFK Kasaye, Kodua, Justin Kodua, so Kasa a few weeks ago said,
Monya reshuffle to save the party.
Perfect. Ntiano so chire say because Ansana General Secretary bit me ababe joma abekasa. Let's just ma try behind the scenes.
General Secretary he attends a year cabinet meeting.
Yes. Oh, nti just ma yesa nyi nti na General Secretary bit me Abba bedroom abekasi president here reshuffle then third one Nana B so pie Akufuado assign na mamu ama onanamu pie ba bontin be 2 for a party decision so that's a bad governance no
yes as a problem be between the party and then the government and
Absolutely. Near Chireno. Yes, near Chireno. Absolutely. Because now a Nana be a young lawyer. What do you mean by Gina and president say on withdraw? This painful Tanichi. Just a painful Tanichi, he will not dare. Party organizer against president.
Was it a party decision?
Yes. And then JFK could be also the other kind. Just a Kufuado, you know. Auntie can trim, son, I'm a kind friend say it's on the net, and maybe you know about Ophoria Test Company making money. Yeah, Bobusia. And also come Minister of Finance website. I don't know. You want us to read? Well, let's continue.
It's in the public domain.
Yeah, it's in the public domain, so it's not a secret. Okay. And to whom said Nana B, Abba Kasisia, let's just say, and Koyi, it's just a way to President Kufado for some, but also on the Inti. I don't know channel. You've been embarrassed by the whole of the majority in parliament, your own party people, your party MPs embarrassed you, okay, as if that's not enough for you. Yes, I'm a General Secretary P. A bit too for say, hey, yeah, reshuffling because I'm Kuye. I mean, reshuffle, I don't know, or you know, and family because it's already spoiled. I say, BBA, there no bit me, I be. And thirdly, Nana B. Onana Crow, Nana, a party as man is all my country, or say, yeah, oh, yeah, and yet. Amamu Bonnie. It's sad.
Ti ebasa na hefo ne bre. Se kwabasa party no ene eye government no problem ho. Your party no be kan bi aban ne pese o de be ye adwuma. Eba hefo ne bre. Eye o man ma ne bre ana se o man ne konechi.
Ye nyina na ye bre. O man no ma no. Ye na ye bre because says ana we don't get better decisions. And I say leadership is course. Leadership is course. Leadership is everything. You see, on see a man for brayer, you see, hey, I mission levy, men from me. Esena, party crew to for say men yet. There also won't come out when Yansa sing be auntie, only for Riata and Baumia, was say and Cosso. How can 3 people alone decide for the country? JV said, party in Penyufono, Ćඍnfusion team, one Penyufu vice chairman, you know, Omuni answer. Hey, boy.
Say mission levy no the omo can say is part of the IMF conditionalities.
By IMF conditionality, I'll say a guy say before IMF ben conditionality, be can be say say wono dear na obeye afa bring your own program in a way no yan ye de call ye say climate change ye per se na ye climate change, but not at this time. Asa, hey, come on, Chrome. People are suffering. Listen, we have more than 10% of our population. So you are looking at not less than 4 million people living on less than $1.90. Intimate fan say, yeah, rough calculation. Cry, bet me and say less than 24 cedis a day. Inti nipe bi wo hwa Mugabe 24 cedis na intimate to lunch and maono. Bi wo hwa the whole day. No, the whole day, we have at least 3 million Ghanaians. And today, be also a kai, and the India also a kai
below standard.
Yes, we are the poverty line, and the India was say, say, if we don't save them, we are not save ourselves. Oh, say, traffic, na boys, na ba, boss, something for us because of person, papa, car, no windshield, way, yeah. Because on say yemshishe o show phone so on say o person na mo dey say e be duru baby no am be crash windscreens. Yeah, because e come the omuda na o so say eni bie bo mo say mpanyinfu no disc anti e be duru baby no a o ti car kese bia mu ne be ka so ka ho bi na mo bokro no big cars no. Yeah, o me ka so ka ho bi. So yes, so if you look at it, Article 36 of the Constitution it say ubu or minor, yeah, making sure say a common nipa. You have to feed the people well. Now say nipa no, I'm sure most amount or my young kwan. Why na ubebu? Why na ubu or minor? I mean, like where the
Constitution?
Yeah, 1992 Constitution. Read the kakra. Article 36.
Please go ahead.
1. It says, the state shall take all necessary action to ensure that the national economy is managed in such a manner as to maximize the rate of economic development and to secure the maximum welfare, freedom, and happiness of every person in Ghana, and to provide adequate means of livelihood and suitable employment and public assistance to the needy, and to provide adequate means of livelihood and suitable employment and public assistance to the needy. Tieni kwan say kombedi amanfo say minim say aban mu ye program ya your friend LEAP.
Yeah.
Okay. Livelihood Empowerment Program against poverty. But and so there are still more people who are suffering. Into IMF conditionalities no back or can say they will increase the coverage. Into budget yimuno omo ye back kukwasa and omo ye kura wi na still it will not cover everybody.
So we sell taxes here omo dey buy in a way no affect manufacturers ne big companies here almost so air pollution near dey affect omo so employ nipa omo employ omo no so no bosume so I mean taxes ne koye too much omo investors in be enwane nya ye o man
no no enso so boni e de be brand no no kana pay meti or another station so say some businesses are folding up. We say taxes no Dawson do the taxes Dawson amugabi ya ne say we share taxes here as here yesu say Dawson in 2016 no sem ba ko e ma etuma President Kufuor ne ba omia ne say say we are moving from
taxation to
production. Moving from this is taxation to production. Moving from taxation to production. Then 7 years down the line, taxes are na mudi kuye. I'm like, hey, I'm crofina say, I try no mudi ma I say, oh, you say, and there will be jobs. Afe, but taxes yama companies need be a full. Companies need be almost some money ma ako.
Because of the taxes. Information
Yes. This morning it was on one of the stations. Joy FM to be specific. This morning I heard it.
Okay.
Yes, be specific. Some businesses are folding up. Oh, it's the only one cardiac. Me preku demonstrations are November 2022. Me catch your man penny say, listen, it's in the constitution say, uni mama mua. President ne vice mutimi resign na mo resign na ebema yako early elections article 60 clause 13 yankin kan mu ne hwe you say bra
lawyer educate him
na okay say last year was it August around the primaries and finally President Kufuor otunanu mutu e ka say onokra mamu no ontimi biu economy on so kan
so twen new leader ba
nti ade na waste time we say just go.
Say Nana do kaso ntimi bi ma say Baumia beto aso na.
Ebi omumienu nko ate Nana do ne Baumia. The two are the same. They are just the same. It's the same ticket.
But what does
so
the constitution says?
It says so clause article 60 clause 13 say where the Speaker of Parliament assumes the office of President as a result of the death, resignation, or removal from office of the President and the Vice President, there shall be a presidential election within 3 months after his assumption of office.
3 months?
Yes, where the Speaker of Parliament assumes the office of President as a result of the death, resignation, or removal from office of the President and the Vice President, there shall be a presidential election within 3 months after his assumption of office. Good. Intini actually says a president ne vice Baumia omo resigning ne ya. It says a Speaker of Parliament ne betena so as president. But bosumi miensa within bosumi miensa no isi behwe amea ato aba. Inti aba no ye pa within 3 months from this beginning. Today is 2nd February, right? Yeah, 3 months, February, March, April. Inti it says latest somewhere around 1st. Within April, you bet me at one. Oh, now Mr. Michel says, make us some way. November 2022. I can also mutie. On say finally, so untie. Afe, August 2023. No, to no mutu aka say ampa or no, I don't know. Unti me bio. Me I could see it. 2022 say na amambo ni si kona economy no at December 2022 inflation was a little above 54%, you know. You could see by a demonstration in November.
Your books money.
Yes, you could see say Akufo-Addo onim hute. I don't know ntimi and about me anso ntimi. Konango kaya. Oh,
Mama so.
Nti dey say na nke o say omusi form na yeto aba foforo. So in our constitution no there's provision for what? Early elections.
Very well, madam say lawyer Martin Kpebu. Yeah, over to you, lawyer Martin Kpebu.
Okay, so Mugabe 2016 candidate Akufo-Addo ne Bawumia. I'm say mama. Onye mama ko no enye. Oh, ekanye suba jida guinea fowl sada ne die na ye boji omo so omo kan ye boji omo so ntina me fi say eno kire say Akufo-Addo ba one city kura nyira. Oh, eno no so kan o ka kire president mama say o hwe sika no so ma one city kura nyira Ghana fu mfa nche no eko BBC enfa we nyina eboa me ye sete e friends background no oko BBC me ebisa ne say president Akufo-Addo candidate Akufo-Addo na free SHS sika ben ehimfa na obenye sika dia ahwe so I say oh me be ko kata hye ne proye sika na menye free no mu no na che say amanfo mo a ma nkrofo no mo wie sika no sai sika no obeji ni nyina e dia hwe free SHS no so. That's why I said BBC is there live. Me I am Kojo FM ada yebo that tape no yebo. Okay, I'm sure viewers and listeners also have it. It's always been around. I say the fight against corruption. Yes, so that video is in the public domain. And no proceeds from the fight against corruption and now the best free SHS. Okay, fast forward. Yatwama President Akufo-Addo about 1.2 million votes, right? As a stretch because you feel so mama nim hute. Oh, say Yamine Diama President Mama no. Yamine Diama memento man da.
Really?
Debbie.
Lawyer Martin.
Yeah, Debbie memento mama.
Want to Obama your mama.
Debbie. What I do is that every 8 years, Mrs. Semu, and Kata Mills no there is likely say and Kametwama because Kata Mills na corruption will be any asem one home. But me, I say it. When you look, let's be frank. In Penifunu ya ankano krena Ghana enkuye. Mama wasn't doing that well in the fight against corruption. Omu say President Akufo-Addo and a resurrecting mama. That's a plain truth. Yankano kreno. It's a Akufo-Addo who single-handedly resurrected mama. In 2016, ya tutia mama no. Nanke ya retire no. Anke Akufo-Addo fasa mamu boni ya ma. No, mama wouldn't have returned. So me, I won't hide it because yankano krena. Ghana ntimi nkwenim.
Until we got Mahama this year.
It's likely because my candidates now make say they are not bringing them. My candidate and they say anka TUC and sorry no any chief imam anka munkambo munienya third force. Yes, TUC sorry any chief imam ne Muslimin funka for no munkambo munienya third force because here third force ohuni akoso Nigeria no ohu Peter Obi. Yes, Ghana here be na yanje independence in Nigeria. So we can do same in Ghana. But be say your friend is saying how many months on no this February mpenyimfo nyan nti amane sadia then maybe we'll have to look in
Person be go minimum na mesan about ho TVXYZ and a power 97.9 FM lawyer Martin Kpebu was say on to about Emma John Muhammad nemum afiwe die likely say John Muhammad benya the voice and say nanado at disappointed Kenyans and it so be any baby bim is a John Muhammad na so to asoma me opinion.
Yeah, nti eno so Akufo-Addo has just resurrected mama and so far it looks like mama is better than all the candidates. Nti na Memeka said then in that case any TVXYZ for third for Semra because Alan intimi no mama is better than Alan. Mama is miles hundreds of miles ahead of Bawumia. Say Bawumia the only Akufo-Addo is the same legacy. Bawumia actually who free Akufo-Addo who enye ye. Oh, Bawumia is also very corrupt, extremely corrupt like Akufo-Addo. And come to me now if you say anka kata shane project kosi anka onka hu bia unim PDS nya PDS na ye de
gabi mo
yes guarantee no okay na osesan ye oka hu na osesan ye na e de asembae no corruption no ho
mo je sika 8 months o man
PDS Bawumia ka hu pa sa insurance you know omo ka hu from bank guarantee to insurance guarantee ekoye fake ene hu nsem edi PDS Bawumia led it or kahopa sa insurance guarantee no ready PDS no asem na odimu akotene pa. Look, number 2, Northern Development Authority ono anu krom tamalefu na mpanyinfu no disika CEO ni deputies ena a former CEO no Dr. Anamzoya Sulemana or Legon lecturer ochro letter come President Kufado ena copy Bawumia mo ne chief of staff ni say hey boni bi koso Bawumia mfi wenfi ono anu krom Northern Development Authority nti echire me na o sa na echire mi share Dr. Anamzoya no say o ma te hwe ni atu eni o Northern Development Authority mpanyinfu bi disika de actual letter call President Mfi Bawumia Mfi anka wankasa ukrum 2016 nye sada no na the same Northern sada Savannah Friends Development Authority no nye na yesi confirm ye de bo mama subuo sa excellent nti na Bawumia wa betena so mpanyinfu no disika nti me na me dey ade no call Joy FM that case gidi then from there to special prosecutor na nkakra special prosecutor trokoma controller ene ni omokeka omoye ya na omo stop payment no anka ye sika be ko free say confirm no mutu ye na omo say confirm 2 ye anka bia na anka sika we su betu sa Bawumia anya ho hwe na ebesi na onim CEO ni 2 deputies no ye try omo e Tamale me mako Tamale akodi adanse aba amasem ne say lady no oye boss no or signing approve his payments illegal payments ono da ho she president aso a friend Clara tia napaga
presidency
napaga tia Clara napaga tia oda ho ye djuma ho president yi nedi untimi hu ye ekoso between on president mi yi nedi hu ne what is the this relationship you don't know because CEO no Mala Abdul Rahman and Ćඍnfusion, one of the CEO deputies ne yes ye two deputies no ye omedi and CEO no be say ye ka say on resign nti omofi ho but madam na ono
as we speak
yes overall or ye coordinator of the special initiatives as a minister only last person who approve ye sikaboni no ono da ho she president as well dia no ye ho nti na me say Bawumia ontimi nko kata hyehyɛ Bawumia ni ho akade ontimi ene ese sanko ade a once you say mama the fight against corruption is better than Akufo-Addo and Bawumia ene mo mfa mama sa obendie because me third force na me
candidates na ekono they say wo hwɛ Alan na hwɛ Bawumia na hwɛ Mahama we just say Mahama is better than
absolutely that one there's no doubt maybe me catch you say President Akufo-Addo ne record on corruption and one Bawumia so record they are working together so Bawumia wo miracle bia na nke wo say odeboa President Akufo-Addo yentimi ntwen afi no kwako yi miracle na ba debi wenya 8 years 7 years if one na ni wo mu nti wentimi anye hute e wo so omukọ meka say Mugabe me the maintenance says omukọ a sorry free akunya no so e ho na obehu kata hyehyɛ ne proye more cases it's just like the time ana mama ekono the same thing omunyina na me say mpanyimfu no he umienye kukudron kan politicians omunyenyenyenye o nti ya nsore tietie mu ampe honest people to lead it won't happen no na say same way Socrates who here long ago about 400 years before Jesus Christ was born. Who kind Socrates book now say we natural Plato natural but Socrates na kind a friend the republic like actually say democracy that in assemble bapa because mpanyinfo di omu disike so those days 400 years before Jesus Christ was born no na democracy was our problem see into Socrates eka say democracy enye because ekwan na ye fa so choose leaders na enye ayama wa ukure sika no se sika no nya wo hi o se cocaine no se aban sika yi na wie aye o te se sisi ane mpanyinfo wie se kene Japan e kan wa se President Akufo-Addo ene appointees mu wie sika o de kwa amano ne se kene Japan e kan see they are stealing the money and stashing abroad like there's no tomorrow henti sai sika no mu wie ano ene na December na ye de abechicha ma manfo se monto mai nti and because on say earlier on say nti na make say we should tackle poverty no nti akom di amanfo nti dodo na hwe ye omoji sika na na omato ba ye bomb pa say okay ĆÐ�nfusion by election mu sika no basila mu vote ma ja chikwesin ye mo mpa say ye nkrofo Ghana fo be yes apa because enyo na politicians they was say mrepamu ni yenhwe how to stop this kind of selection of leaders na we are not getting good leaders
very well yenhwe election ho ensem ene odio timetable ho ensem a omodi ato electoral commission ene yisi na nkasa omoni ye ya omodi na di omoda na di ekire Ghana for
good yeah so o hwe yi na you say easy let's put this another mete Bosman Asare na nkasa or kase sa indelible ink no o matwe asan yeah it is Bosman Asare or one of the deputies right commissioners na back or say nya dia o meka say omu use indelible ink ni bio baby net is o matwe asan so in other words on December 7th and I said no will be used yes okay. Will be used until I'm sure say a lot of
changing
peace.
The date and then closing woman.
Okay, into changing the date no child in principle no dear and Kpebu because on say December 7th na ama time na ye transition that's aban way babe kono now then the new government coming handing over projects a friend is saying handing over notes ni na ama aye rushed nti ye nya hu ntimi go into details nti tem bia na attention and especially can say Drew say ye be run off I say 2008 ye run off by the time be run off and say 28 there about December be early nti by the time I ye be the friends are swearing on the 7th of January na America crabby tia we bia na so it doesn't allow for enough handing over the transition period. It's not sufficient. Okay. It's not. Into November, there,
but should it be this year or maybe a way calendar May? Have less 9 months to go into crucial election.
Good. So what I think is that, considering that Ghana no, and in Ghana you this year there will be more elections. Mm-hmm. If only once as you see, when we say all the parties happening, so say Emra, except that NDC say it should take effect 2028. I think that once they've agreed and the law can be passed, no, they can use it to negotiate with the SDA for say, "Yem pass a law, no, but yepamachara let it take effect 2028." So they will write everything.
So what does the Constitution say?
Oh, Article 112 no
of the 1992
Constitution. Yes, Article 112 no.
Educate
say, yes, Article 112 no chire say, "Ubeto MP swaba." Make sure that you don't do it earlier than 30 days before and the time no be.
Okay.
Nti MP there ubeto no swaba. Don't go and do it like 2 months before. Okay. Even 1 month and a friend is saying 3 days crowd. No, don't do it. Or say, just make sure that you are doing it within 30 days. Within. So let's look at 4. It says, clause 4 of Article 112. It says, subject to clause 2 of Article 113 of this Constitution, a general election of members of Parliament shall be held within 30 days. Yes, and Shepa. Within 30 days before the expiration of the period specified in clause 1 of that article. You say it? Yes. So within 30 days, the Constitution nature says make sure that MPD obetun swaba train aka within busume back. So within 30 days, no, and san wato. But oko Article 63 clause 2 now
for the 1992
Constitution. Thank you. And only there no. And my client said, President, there you can do it starting in September, anytime after September. So it shouldn't be earlier than 4 months. Don't
the presidential.
Yes, it shouldn't be earlier than 4 months.
But say, Mrawe Beye Juma Constitution can say how many MPs voting on the day. Sana etumia aye Juma.
Oh, okay. So 2/3. 2/3 of parliament. Yes,
but,
2/3.
So it means our current parliament.
Okay, I get
parliament
it.
that we have.
Yes.
137, 137,
yes.
independence. No?
Yes.
It's not possible.
Yes, NDC future or free one or any but I was saying NDC phone, so they should look at it. Internet may say any negotiation, no, because NDC phone my SDA phone who say, hey, NDC na say more money, a been better with NDC. So NDC has to, and I'm sure even the painful impact, some more loyal for could damn and no more tacticians.
But this year they are too early.
And internet may say, no, they should go behind and negotiate.
Because way open negotiation.
No, I say SDA for no. They are the main stakeholders.
I say at 2 Saturday per Ghana.
Yes, and almost this time month. So
why they complaining now?
Oh, I know they complained. They complained, but it's just I say that time that was the beginning of the democracy.
But Sundays we are to be there.
Yes, sir. Obia ne faith. Obia ne faith. Almost all modern there. Omobunjo so. So this it has to be handled with tact. And my new among can very well. It should be handled with a lot of tact. So I'm sure say for more NDC, they will know how to go behind and go and negotiate with the SDA people that okay, look, I do a air demand for this year and Pamuchara, we can support the bill and vote for it by a Pamacho. Ubetimi Amanaye 2028 starting and if you look at it, considering that this year, I say even NDC, and don't forget in 2016, no, sir, John Mahama and now person law no more, right? They even took it to parliament. I'm sure the SDA people will be happy when you saw John Mahama now or support you. So in the previous when Mahama was president, bill, NPP for no so
at that time.
But this time it's okay that
by November, say about 27th November. They are Saturday being 7th November.
Later on, no, so say no, into this time no, almost say yeah, share. I have a mathematical question. I say yeah, say Rebecca say maybe first or second this in Tuesday. Say like the way Americans do it, you know. Into Saturday, we're not going to put it on a Saturday. We're going to put it on most Tuesday. Probably on a Tuesday.
Okay. That means a Tuesday will be declared as holiday.
Yes, holiday. Yes, it should be declared as holiday.
No, so be another holiday.
Oh, here pa.
That's sorry in dry sign a holiday.
Oh yes. Yeah, the bako can when say here say it's not the number of days are ukwe but ada ukwe juma they say obebo home mode. That debate about and Ghana holidays no doors so ebe ahin 2 3 there be it's about productivity. Yet number of holidays into the bako can I don't think say best say you may be brave.
Very well.
Yes. And I say your pa, you bet me I am flexible say in between. It's a public holiday, but 2 years. So like wow, person with your official business, which me call by you or a certain period, you bet to a jumamu. Maybe by let's say 3 p.m. 4 or something. Maybe you can do something in between, but I don't think say Ghana holidays no does one abroad so they be.
Recently, district assembly elections I call so. Yeah, postponed be any other areas be. Yeah, went me to Miami medium half an hour of Subir so yanto. Do to bear 3 days as an year quacoto. And in your course, yeah, some machines need be near Juma any other. Lawyer Martin Kpebu, we are so easy we were ready for 2024 elections.
As I see, to be honest. Apart from sad date here, any SDA full negotiating, I haven't had any cause to doubt. Yes, of course, Ubisamia machines no who there 2020. I don't think they were too much of a challenge. But be a mass and war pane foot soldiers now, or more commissioners. No, it ya Henene Salima. Ask them no. I don't know. I was here capa. Because easy some no more shabanu so. Or more, we say Salima ne etua hene
appear hene.
Appear hene.
Say returning officer and also a war a nandom.
Yes, excellent. It is uncrophone they also you mu free ho. Because and yet you can't put party naked, die hard party apparatchikis there. No. What a class could do you cry the crater by say Kufa doing you mu free or but say I swear mu in no. I think the easiest method they say best room say omo share Ghana ye die omo share the public interest na omo anka say omo fo mo adwuma to ho no omo nko
What is a Ghana for why you might say vote for change come 7th December 2024?
Absolutely. Ninety at say share Ghana politics here. In fact, say NDC NPP minimum will be a like 45%. Into yes, son, about every 8 years and 4 years. No, we are about 10%. Or when you look at the people in the middle, no, your best sample. See, you're sitting money at Waba.
Okay.
NDC NPP, they all both have basically constant like 45. The remaining are the 10%. Yeah, you won't feel no. They be a shock catastrophe pro pan this annual because this is here no. You need more NPP buy no more car. To say Toyota Vase, Mini Cooper, Money, Can, Kitten, Adada, Bikura, no Monto card. The senior bid numbers, and so Nash cars or Mudi Demush car. Oh, Debbie, you be too Omupa. Yeah. It's just that we have to be sure that the next government will not come and do this nonsense. Hey, and you better than in Tokwapa.
But when quite about Mahama.
They say, I say, your friend said third force now, ma. Sorry, no, it's likely. So, it's the same thing going on, no. And they say, dear, say, Ukufado in opinion for no more discanning in Ama. The car, yet the best share is my phone, a bean hot. Or more discanning in that's a thing. My discanning in 1998 betray my phone. Yes, that's why a bankrupt saying I call IMF near and so still all ministries sir. When say near to VS 2023, I'm sure I said 2024 is so and I shall say to me one another buy the first promise and say moratorium on V8 and to V8 beyond some more kind no ya ban say na
opposite.
Why bia U10 I say bia okay U10 I say bia okay why U10 wo ho nti ejuma funa e pass on masori etiatia mo because aban wan sorry anye sa hwe mo de osika be dwa nanka so let's support them. It's wrong because it's here aban omo charges and say omo say aban age omo tier 2 contributions that sika no what akoma friends institutions no omo hwe so tier 2 no person o de beko release that money and so omo dey voodoo economics release the money. Release the money. Why are you not releasing it? I say 9 months. Then another charge and they say workers ni bi no omukura cars. So aban person betu omo sika effort so betu omo na yetu omo motor allowance. Obi kura car na utua no motor allowance. How? Na car ni motor are the same. Anke the same anke kura different names they are structurally different.
Those are Sabani.
Oh, I was about to your musica momo. Also release Sicano, Mattia 2 funds na eco occupational pension funds no na almost Sicano so. Because say under law no, Musumi be a juma your phone your two social security na basic no. I buy snake na so. And I yes first no ni na snake na no so but say I say okay snake it be so. And then you create pension funds, private companies, almost shenkai no so. Oh, send it to them so that they can invest because omodache okay say sa na ban we yeah. Finally bonds are yet toy. Okay say the last year near ban face so sama pension. Okay say finally yeah mama so for kufu. Former Chief Justice yes Antwa no be tete mu say ban jai sa nonsense no. Obe bise kufu ado. Bisa no question say sika no he. Did you scan here? Gabi, so Gabi who you pa. So I'm fans spare no. And my professor science so by and then Dr. Eduana ni entry. Okay, I'm painful. Pensioners are omako omahumu jimu. You have to get up to come and demonstrate how to be at the ministry. Dahonina. It's such a shame. Abaya wo by Kufuado 2016. Hey, mate, have my pony dear being see that. Arab Spring, Mama, Mamu, Bonnie at the Arab Spring, Abagana, Mama, Mamu, Bonnie at the come on. Yeah, Abokegu.
Jerry Boss, Uncle announced.
Oh, Uncle, 10.
2 years and a retirement age.
Wapahunti say he's occupying that office illegally. Illegal occupation of the office, only contract. It's against the Constitution, Article 199.
Against the 1992
yes, only contract. Absolutely. It's just a court betche into 1 year on Shagana ye, on Shagana for him na on Fanny Juman to form non co.
Oh yeah, ansana ebe jawa mo akono and na otwetwe mo court woni yenua lawyer Adaudu ya moko defend ACP agbojo ene omaka na hu se woni Godfrey Dame attorney general na nyiyanu bi baso na ade wo court sen na so fa akosi ipa se omo convict omo say yoko hangi omo no hu se na akosi sen.
Yeah, so say any Godfrey Dame dene and say na omuni case against Dr. Benjamin Agojo. No muni case itiano kra. Na ne boni ni say nsem na President Kufuado e kan opposition say Arab Spring or Ghana. Eno abi no kan. Ono kra no wan kan it say Kufuado de no or say the conditions are rife. It is a being for Arab Spring in Ghana. But na Kufuado de or say Arab Spring no na wo Ghana. Ena me so
December 2016 Peace FM.
Ena me no na me supporting say ampa because masa ena me kan no say nyina ye free busua mu. Utimi hwe say chale come ho amanfunye sika ntua school fees ntimi ntua danka recently so electricity yes I the VAT beto so ne ekeka ho. Nti I go just say the conditions are rife for another spring. You can say Arab Spring e kire say and say ya amamu boni etimi ma amanfo sorry e kasa tia aban no amamu boni amanfo sorry tia e kasa tia aban because there are no jobs. They can't pay electricity, they can't pay rent, they can't pay all their other bills. Into almost sorry tia aban na ebi o ha na o man panyin na hu say ampa wanye ne yi amamu boni into o de nedwuma beto from no wakọ nti saa na esi wo Tunisia saa na esi wo Egypt ene ne ekeka ho nti ne aka no wanka ne boni nso Ekufuado if so person hunahuna aban adwuma ye funti this is the theory nti Mugabe mumenti ne etiefo no person hunahuna aban adwuma ye funti na o se ne yemfa ye Kpebu bo ye friend say Agojo so that e ban sa na aban adwuma ye funu mo say say o kaseti aban ya ne ye beto no ye beka se o de o koye kudita menka Arab Spring kata hihye ne bon proye no so menka nti na ehunahuna exactly ehunahuna intimidation eno nso na yankopon ansom yankopon eguo mu ni ma
say benefit ana wo so wonya interdiction ya mo de ma no in the place service na de nyina no better than Zaka ni sika nyina back.
Yeah, this year he's been exonerated no mpanyifo be frɛ no e de ne benefits ne yama no but apart from benefits yenka say because President Kufuado ne Godfrey Dame omo share that say papa ya brabo on in a just to intimidate public officers. They also amuye ne say ye man contract ni bi. Say ne anka ye de ma Amisha die na o ma man krata no. Ye ma Agojo bi constitution ni kire say obi a edru say onko na ahomegye mu no. And the skills ni are very important. I would be man contract 2 years at a time 221 in all no maximum of 5 years. Nti o say ye ma Agojo ebi and e wo ha no article your friend is saying 199 clause 4 constitution because you are saying abrabo you are saying ebusia you ntimi say nipa side na Machiavellian tactics or more political science so the book The Prince Machiavellian tactics say you hunu edwumayefo obi abeka say Agojo kasa kakra bi ohuni ato no
aka ya no ato lawyer Martin Kpebu and medal say for your time